to October. I mean, things go fast, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I can't believe we're already on game 5 of 10 games. I'm just like, oh, you got to be kidding me. It's unbelievable how fast the season goes, yet how slow of a grind it seems to be at the same time. It's kind of ridiculous. But, and you mentioned last year, we came out, I think we were down or tied at halftime last year. I don't recall specifically, but we came out in the second play of the second half. We threw an interception that got returned down to the 2-yard line. And then at the end of that third quarter, we were down I think we were down by 10 points. And
I think it was 30. I just pulled it up. It was 34-7 after that third.
Yeah. We were headed down the field, and we were down by 10. And we're on the 25-yard line going in, and I just mean moving the ball, having success. Things are clicking. We fumbled the ball. It looked like we were tackled. The ball came out late. And, of course, everybody was arguing on our sideline that it wasn't a fumble. Well, one of their guys jumped on it, rolled over on his rear end, popped up, and just took off running the other way, and nobody blew a whistle. So not only was it not a fumble, well, then their guy jumped on it, rolled over. If it was a fumble, he should have been down right there, but he got up and ran it in, and now we're down 17, and our spirits are just broke at that point. And then it just ended up being too little, too late. I mean, because, again, those 2 turnovers in that third quarter, and then we're trying to press, and we're trying to throw the ball more than we should, and it just backfired in our face. And it always comes down to those little things, Dickinson. Like I said, they just live and die off your mistakes, and we made them, and they took advantage of it.
Well, we're looking forward to should be a nice day, maybe a little bit on the breezy side, but not as bad as last Saturday for another great home game at Trojan Field. Coach, thanks for being with us here. Good luck in the game.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Matt.
That's Dakota State University head coach Josh Anderson with us here on Jammin' Country FM 103. Coming up next on your F&M Co-op Oil pregame show, we'll be back with the kickoff at Trojan Field. Dickinson and Dakota State next on Jammin' Country 103.
If you love The Office but you don't want to stare at a screen all day, Bud's Cleanup Service in Madison has a perfect job for you. Join the amazing team at Bud's Cleanup Service. They're looking for applicants to work flexible hours in the office and route work. This position is 40 hours per week with overtime available, plus health, vision, life insurance, and PTO. Feel accomplished and work outside with a great family-oriented business. Apply in person at Bud's Cleanup Service, 114 West Center Street in Madison, or email budscleanup@gmail.com.
Harvest season. At Mustang Seeds, we understand what this means to your family. We're farmers too, and our roots run deep in the Midwest. We've been a family-owned business for nearly 60 years, committed to keeping our partners thriving, one farmer, one seed, one harvest at a time. Contact your local Mustang DSM or dealer and let us help you prepare for another successful harvest. Mustang Seeds. Plant with pride.
Heartland Energy is your hometown power provider, delivering affordable and reliable energy and services to the city of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland offers a number of programs to help their customers grow and thrive and wants to be your trusted partner if you're looking to expand your business or if you're in need of low-interest financing. Call Heartland Energy today to explore your options at 605-256-6536. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is dedicated to delivering reliable energy and services to the city of Madison.
You've worked hard to get to this moment. Practicing, learning, preparing, living. And what matters now is what you do in this moment. On the court, mat, field, rink, or pool. And we're all here cheering you on while you make memories with your friends. You are persistent and we are here for you. No matter the time, place, or season. Your community, your future, our focus. That's Kibble Equipment.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
MDL Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Trojan Field and Jammin' Country FM 103 and Dakota State University Trojan football as we wrap up our F&M Co-op Oil pregame show. DSU team captains going out right now for the coin toss. Gustavo Bonilla, Christian Benham-Shepard for Dakota State. Also Jeremiah Beck. And DSU lineman Devontae Murray.
You're the visiting team.
Out right now.
You can choose heads.
We'll go through the coin toss here.
Tails.
Dakota State and Dickinson State in the NSAA opener for both teams.
It is tails.
Again, Dickinson State has picked up a couple of wins against teams from the North Star Athletic Association, including their victory last week. DSU also with one victory over an NSAA team, with that coming last week in their homecoming day victory. DSU trying to extend a 6-game winning streak here at Trojan Field, sending this field off in grand fashion. You know, every week we come, there's a little more construction that's happened across the field with that new track and the soccer field that DSU will be playing on next year. They've got the track field down. It's all leveled out there where the soccer field's going to go, and expect to see the turf perhaps come on sometime in the very near future. And then that's where DSU plays their football next year while the brand new facility is being constructed. So this we're counting down now. What, after today, there'll be 2 home games left here at Trojan Field for Dakota State. 2 games left for Madison High School as well, playing at Trojan Field. So trying to send this one off in grand fashion. They're, again, riding that 6-game winning streak. DSU will receive first. Dickinson State won the toss and elected to defer, so they will kick it away. Dakota State sends their return team out onto the field. Tamron Foster, freshman out of Florida, drifting back to return. Isaac Swartout standing a little bit in front of him, as Dickinson State will be ready to kick this one away. Wade James, sophomore kicker out of Bismarck Century High School, will be the one to send it away. Dickinson State and DSU, they're those blue colors very similar to each other. They're in their home whites, or their road whites, I should say. Dickinson State, those blue pants, little white stripe down it. They've got the silver helmets. DSU and the blue jerseys, the silver pants today, and those blue DSU helmets with the Trojan logo on it. Little conversation here between Wade James as we wait for things to go, and our official. He's got the ball now and teed up, and we are going to be ready to go here at Trojan Field. So the DSU offense is going to get first crack at things here as we are ready to go. James has it teed up, marks himself off, a left-footed kicker, and he will send this one away to Tamron Foster at Trojan Field. NSAA conference season is underway. It's a high end-over-end kick that is drifting to and back into the end zone about 6 yards deep, and it will bounce down for a touchback. Cameron McKeon, the sophomore quarterback, getting the start today for Dakota State. An offensive line of both Timioto, Joshua Schaefer, Jack O'Neill, and Troy Stansell. Wide receivers, Cooper McDermott, along with Deshaun Keel and Cole Seelison for Dakota State. Tice Ortman is the running back. Travis Rebstock is the tight end. DSU's got everyone packed in tight here out of the pistol formation. McKeon, running back behind him is Ortman. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line after the touchback. Ortman Stands behind McKeon, who takes the snap. Good penetration right off the snap by Dickinson State, and they're going to get Ortman in the backfield. The ball came out, and I believe Dickinson has it. Yes, they do. Oh, a disastrous start for the Trojans as the very first play from scrimmage. It's a fumble by Ortman, and Dickinson State recovers at the Trojan 16-yard line. Dickinson State jumped that time perfectly on that snap. They had it timed up just absolutely perfectly. Got into the backfield as soon as Ortman got the ball. He got hit. He tried to struggle forward. Ball came out. Dickinson State right there. What did Coach Anderson say in the pregame? They wait for you to make mistakes. DSU makes one on the first play from scrimmage. So first down and 10 for quarterback Aaron White and Dickinson State. He takes a snap, hands it off to his running back. Is looking for room and not finding anything is Riley Linder. He'll be stood up and pushed back, and they'll give him forward progress for about a 1-yard gain to the 15-yard line.
Ball carried by number 34, Riley Linder.
Offensive line of Gunnar Farspeed, Evan Showalter, Dakota Aseth, Scotty Woodruff, and Brandon Bennick for Dickinson State. Wide receivers Caden Kurtz and Connor McCarville. Tight end is Galen Bentley III. And Linder, the running back, and the quarterback is Aaron White, who sends a man in motion out to the left side. 2 wide receivers stacked. He's looking that way now on 2nd and 9. He fires his pass short and complete to his tight end, Brantley. And Brantley will take it inside the 10-yard line to the 9. And a gain of about 7 yards there to bring up 3rd down and 2. Early on here in the first quarter of this ball game, DSU fumbles on their first play from scrimmage. And now trying to hold Dickinson State inside the Case IH red zone. 3rd down and 2. Dickinson State, fullback is in. Linder stands next to the right side of White. He gets the handoff. Looking to go left. He cuts back. Got hit, but then falls forward across the 5. Initial hit was short of the sticks. He put a little spin move on and was able to fall forward across the 5 to the 4-yard line. Enough for a gain of about 3.5 yards and a GSN Insurance first down here for Dickinson State. And it'll be first down and goal to go inside the Trojan 5-yard line. White out of the shotgun, running back to his right. He's got 2 wide receivers to the right side. Tight end is off to the left. He takes the snap, hands it off to Linder. Linder got hit in the backfield and stood up. Hit in the backfield by Dakota State defensive line. I believe that was Cody Brown who got in there to make the stop. The Madison High School graduate sophomore at 6'4", 270. He and Devontae Murray, the 2 big men inside. Murray at 6 foot 290. Rest of that defensive line, Brooks Jansen.
3rd and goal. 2nd and goal.
Bonilla, Beck, Sonnen Bugman. The other linebackers for Dakota State, Blake Duran, Skogerby in the backfield. As it's 2nd down and a pass over the middle, and it's going to be caught at the 1-yard line here for Dickinson State. So another 3rd down coming up. This is going to be 3rd down and goal from the 1.
Pass complete to number 19.
After that pass, complete to Connor McCarville, senior wideout, stopped at the 1. So here we go, 3rd down and goal from the 1. You imagine Dickinson State has got 2 opportunities at this. They'll spread 2 wide receivers to the right. Tight end is off to the right side. Wide receivers left, as is the running back Linder. Quarterback Aaron White out of the shotgun on 3rd and a yard. He hands it. No, he fakes it. He wants to fire over the middle, and we're going to see a flag in the end zone. Coverage by Robert Cage, the junior cornerback for DSU, and I believe we're going to get, oh no, it's going to be on the offense. This is going to be on Dickinson State. Cage was looking very confused. He was looking back like, that can't be on me. No, it's going to be on Sickler. Yeah, so we're going to get a offensive pass interference, I imagine, here on Dickinson State. Maybe the mic, see if he's turned it on yet.
Pass interference on the offense.
Yep, pass interference on the offense.
Take a penalty.
And so that'll back them up. DSU will definitely take this penalty. They don't want to have a 4th and 1. They're going to back them up, give them the down, but take that penalty yardage. That'll back this all the way to the 11-yard line now. And so it's 3rd and goal from the 11. Senior quarterback Aaron White for Dickinson State. senior out of Shelby, Montana. 4 wide receiver set here for the Blue Hawks. He takes a snap. He's looking right, fires immediately, looking for a pass in the end zone. Intended receiver was Sickler again. Good coverage that time by Dakota State. He might have got away with a little bit of a push-off on Blake Duran, the freshman, with good coverage there. And it'll be 4th down, and instead of a 4th and 1, and maybe you'd expect them to go for it, now at 4th and 11, they're going to bring the kicking team on here to be Wade James, attempting a field goal. This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 11:55 to go here in quarter number 1. DSU defense holds, and Blue Hawks take a 3-0 lead. DSU offense will try to do better than 1 play, 1 turnover when we come back after a 1-minute timeout on Jammin' Country FM 103. Back in a minute.
Gas station, we're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather, and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go, and most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community, because it's our community too.
F&M Co-op Oil is a proud supporter of our community activities. For service for your vehicle, fuel, propane, and premium Cenex lubricants, see the professionals at F&M Co-op Oil. Plus, they're your tire headquarters from the smallest cars to the biggest tractors. F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison.
When you're hungry for a quick bite to eat or your favorite ice cream treat, the place to go is the Dairy Queen in Madison. Try one of the signature snack burgers, chicken strips, or the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite Blizzard. If you haven't tried the DQ app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the DQ app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison.
Well, it's kickoff after the field goal by Dickinson State goes back into the end zone. A pair of touchbacks today for Wade James, and the DSU offense back out onto the field and trying to improve on the last possession, and it wouldn't take much. DSU with a turnover on the first possession of the game, but the defense does a great job holding on a goal line stand. That was 1st down and goal from the 4, and DSU's defense held, forced the field goal, and now the Blue Hawks have a 3-0 lead. DSU's offense is back out there with 11:49 to go here first quarter on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. 4 wide receiver set, trips to the right side. It'll be handoff to Ortman. Ortman was looking right. He does a jump step back to the middle, falls forward for a gain of 1 yard, and no more. Pardon me, that was Howell, not Ortman that time. Yeah, carried by Holland. Gavin Holland, the sophomore. Ortman fumbled on that last play, so Holland's going to get a little opportunity here. Dakota State bringing Blake Duran in offensively here. He's one of the 4 wide receivers on 2nd down and 9. McKeon moves Holland around, takes a snap. He's rolling out to his right side, stops with pressure, comes back in the middle. Going to try to run left. We got a flag down in the area of holding as McKeon is slugged down. Right at the, actually a little before the line of scrimmage, so they'll technically get him for a sack here, but we've also got a flag down on the field in the area of holding. McKeon was rolling out. I think they were trying to get him on a little pass to Duran there as he was coming to the near side, a little out route. But instead, there was nothing there. He came back to the middle, and that's usually when that offensive holding will start happening, when the quarterback has to scramble and comes back to the other side and reverses his course. And actually, it's not a hold, it's a chop block.
The offense. 10-yard penalty for the previous spot.
So a chop block and a 10-yard penalty. And this will be 2nd down and 19. Football just past the Trojans' 15-yard line. They've got to go all the way to their 35 to get a 1st down. 3 wide receivers to the left side here for Cameron McKeon, the sophomore quarterback, on 2nd down and 19. Holland remains the running back behind him. He takes a snap, turns, hands it off to Holland. Holland's got some room out to the right side. He skips by the first level, got past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Ball came out, but the official's right there to say that he was down by contact. That's a nice run by Gavin Holland. the sophomore from Arlington, South Dakota, just up Highway 19, down here to play a little running back for Dakota State. A good run there has given DSU an opportunity here on third down. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Trojans. Ortman back in at running back. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right side, along with the tight end right for DSU. Hard count by McKeon. Now he takes a snap. Going to fake the handoff, play action. Pressure behind, he's wrapped up and he's sacked on the play. Beating everybody around the edge that time was Mathern. Crew Mathern, the 6'3", 230-pound senior defensive end with the quarterback sack. So McKeon got sacked twice on that one set of downs. And DSU will punt it away. Karwacki to punt. He's got a strong leg here, and Coach Anderson talked about that in the pregame show, wanting to give him an opportunity to change the field. He gets a good punt away to the left side, and it's going to take a Blue Hawk bounce back towards midfield before it is grabbed. Good job that time jumping up in the air and grabbing that one. I believe that was Houseman for Dakota State. That ball could have come back all the way to about the Trojan 45. Instead, he's able to down it at the 48 of the Blue Hawks, who send their offense back out onto the field here. 9:32 to go in quarter number 1. DSU's offense has had a couple of possessions, hasn't been able to get a first down yet. Dickinson settled for a field goal after great starting field position last drive. They have a 3-0 lead, and their offense back out onto the field, and we'll get a whistle and a stoppage here.
Game clock will start on the snap.
Perhaps resetting a little time on the clock. And now White out of the pistol with running back Lovegren behind him, and they're stopping this one again.
Please put 9 minutes and 25 seconds on the game clock, and the game clock will start on the snap.
Now there's something they want changed with the game clock here. Hopefully we get that figured out. We can get this one back underway. So White moves Lovegren out to his right side. Send a tight end in motion from the right to the left. He takes a snap, hands it off, and with good running room, he's got it by the first level, trying to turn the corner at the 40 is Lovegren, and he just does, and then he's wrapped up and taken down by the cornerback Robert Cage for DSU, but a very good run on first down. First down all the way to the Trojan 35-yard line. That's a gain of 17 yards on the run by Alec Lovegren. One of the 2 senior running backs here for Dickinson State. He's still into the left side of White this time. DSU showing blitz. And it'll be Lovegren going to the right. Lovegren again gets by the first level across the 30, fighting the pile forward out to the 25-yard line, and that's going to be very close to first down yardage and a gain of 10. So 2 big plays by Alec Lovegren for Dickinson State. And he's just a little bit short of the 25, knows the football maybe a few inches away, so this will be second down and about half a yard here. Lovegren in the pistol now behind White. 3 wide receivers set. Now they move a man in motion over to the left side. That's the wide receiver Kuntz. Handoff. Lovegren stutter steps, gets across the 25 to the 24, and gets that first down. And so another first down for Dickinson State. Keeps the clock rolling here in this first quarter. 8:10 to play. Blue Hawks have a 3-0 lead.
Dickinson State first down. First and 10.
And their offense driving here on this second possession. Fullback in now. They just moved the tight end Bentley out to the right side of the quarterback White. Lovegren still the fullback behind him. He'll get the handoff straight up the middle. Got by the first man, and now will finally be wrapped up. Cody Brown got in there and was able to hit him, kind of knock him off his route a little bit. And then Devontae Murphy came in and finished him off and held him for no gain on the play. Second down and 10. And a substitution as Lovegren comes out and Linder back in at running back here for the Blue Hawks. Second down and 10 at the Trojan 32-yard line. About halfway through this first quarter. 2 wide receivers to the left side. Linder off to the left of White, who takes the snap and wants to throw. He drops back. Now with some pressure, trying to get away. Escapes. No, he can't escape the second rush. Brown got there initially, and then he is finished off. Sacked on the play by Brooks Jansen, the sophomore defensive end. Cody Brown has gotten the backfield a couple of times already early in this ball game and caused some havoc. And there, he and the rest of his defensive line step up and put the sack on Aaron White and back him up to third down at about 19 now. Big loss on that play. And a 4 wide receiver set. 2 to the right, 2 to the left side. 1 man in to protect here for Aaron White on third down and 19. The senior quarterback takes the snap. Straight drop back. Has time, fires in the pocket, and it's intercepted! It's picked off by the Trojans, and what a great job jumping in on the route. That was, I believe, Marcus Hausman.
Aaron White's pass intercepted by number 5.
Oh, no, pardon me, that was Blake Duran. Boy, I couldn't see the number on that as they got up. So it's Duran that jumps in and gets the interception. And boy, what a great job he did of jumping that route and getting in there and making the pick. I don't think that was Blake Duran. No, that wasn't. That was, it's either Hausman or Glover. I'm guessing that's Hausman. Got 2 number 20s for DSU. He was in there at corner. He comes over, gets a little Trojan chain, and a celebration as he comes to the sideline. Hey, I had it right the first time. Trips to the right side here for DSU. They're going to run it up the middle. Strong hit by Ortman as he gets about a 6-yard gain on that first down rush. Now here's the opportunity for Ortman and this Trojan offense. The defense has really done their job so far in this first quarter for Dakota State. Now the offense needs to keep them on the sideline for a little bit, at least pick up some first downs here and give the defense a chance. They have made a huge goal line stand, and now they turn them over. 2nd down and 4 after that 6-yard run by Tice Ortman. 3 wide receivers, tight end off to the right side. Dickinson State shows blitz. They want to pass, go over the middle. It's tipped up in the air. It was McDermott who had it briefly. He knocks it up into the air, and it's intercepted by Dickinson State. Brooks Jones, the linebacker, on a tip drill, picks it off, and DSU gives it right back. 2nd turnover of the ball game for the Trojans.
So the Blue Hawks take over.
Pass was up high in the air. It was really the only place that McKeon could throw it. McDermott went up, but it was a hot one and a short route. I think it just got on him a little faster than he expected. The ball goes off his hands up in the air and gets picked off, and the Dickinson Blue Hawks are right back out on offense here. 1st and 10 at the Trojan 30-yard line. White on a deep drop, throwing down the sideline. Got a man, and it is caught into the end zone. No, he's going to be down out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That ball brought in by Noah Sickler, the junior from his hometown, Dickinson, South Dakota. And he's down at the 2-yard line.
Ball down at the 2-yard
so a 28-yard pass to Sickler. And now White going to go under center here as Dickinson State will try to power it in and get the touchdown. White turns around, hands it off to his running back, and Linder is destroyed in the backfield by the Trojans. They were all over him as soon as he got the handoff. And it was, I think, Cody Brown again. Yes, it was. Cody Brown, the sophomore from Madison High School, has had a whale of a game, and we've still got 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. But still a tough job for DSU's defense here. 2nd down and goal from the 4 this time. Same formation. Double tight ends and a fullback in here. White under center. He's going to play fake, roll out to his right side. He's looking now, trying to come back the other way. Throws it into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Coverage on the tight end that time by Bonilla.
Aaron White's pass intended for number 84, Colt Miller.
And it'll be 3rd down and 4 here. Can DSU's defense hold one more time? The offense is putting this team in a spot here with a couple of turnovers deep in Trojan territory. They held them to a field goal last time. They're trying to do the same here. 3rd down and goal to go from just inside the 5-yard line. White is under center. He pitches it into the backfield. Running straight ahead and into the end zone is Alex Lovegren for the Blue Hawk touchdown.
Number 12, Alec Lovegren, the ball carrier.
A pitch out to the right, fullback and a tight end over there to help block, and Lovegren takes it into the end zone for the Blue Hawks touchdown, and a 9-0 lead for Dickinson State. 4:29 to go here, quarter number 1. On the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, an extra point pending now from Wade James. Kick is up, and it is good. 10-0 Dickinson State, 4:29 to go here in quarter number 1. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, back with more Trojan football in a minute on Jammin' Country.
Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service of Bob's Electric in Madison. No matter if it's new or existing service upgrades, things like lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans in farm, commercial, or residential areas, Bob's Electric can handle your electrical needs. They also offer 24-hour electrical emergency service. Bob's Electric serves Howard, Canova, Madison, and surrounding areas. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric, serving Southeast South Dakota.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Kick out of bounds on the kicking team. First down.
Well, kickoff after the Blue Hawks touchdown goes out of bounds right at the 1-yard line, and so it'll be an illegal procedure penalty that'll bring this one all the way out to the 35, so a little better starting position here for Dakota State on what is the 4th drive for DSU's offense. So far, they've picked up 1 first down. They've got 1 punt and 2 turnovers. High snap taken in and a handoff up the middle to Ortman. That was by Vitale, the quarterback, Josiah Vitale, the freshman quarterback from Henderson, Nevada, who comes in and gets an opportunity here. Dive forward by Ortman, got a yard. It's 2nd down and 9 with the ball at the Trojan 36-yard line. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. 10-0 Dickinson State lead. Little delay handoff, and Ortman's got room. He's going to cut it out to the right side. Gets a great block from his wide receiver. He's got a first down across the 45 to the 46-yard line. And that was a great block downfield by Deshaun Keel. Really sprung him for the last 6 yards or so there. Good call by the Trojans. Little delay handoff out of the pistol formation, and Dickinson State was not expecting it.
1st and 10, Trojans at the 46-yard line.
Back into the pistol again. Fullback Ortman, or halfback Ortman. He barely gets the handoff away to him. He gets upended as he comes across the line of scrimmage. He'll have a gain of about 1.
Brought down by number 6, Javante Oliphant. Gain of 2 on the play.
So 2nd down now. 2nd down and 8 for DSU.
48-yard line.
Vitale back in at quarterback here and in out of the pistol. 2 wide receivers to the left side. 2 tight ends off to the right. Handoff goes to Ortman, stutter steps, and then explodes across midfield and got to the Blue Hawk 49-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 5 after a pair of Ortman runs. Gavin Holland will come in and give him a break here now, as DSU brings more of a passing package out onto the field. Derek Simmonsma out. Travis Ribstock back in. More of the receiving tight end. He's off to the right side, along with Deshaun Keel. 2 wideouts to the left. Vitale 3rd down and 5 out of the shotgun. Blitz coming from the right side. He fires quickly, pass incomplete. It was there, into the hands of Keel, being defended by Brown on the near side, and it goes through his hands. Would have been short of the sticks anyway. And it'll be 4th down, and the punting unit comes out onto the field here for Dakota State with 2:09 to go in the first quarter. So DSU's offense picks up 1 first down. And now back on to punt again. And a low line drive that's going to bounce to 25 and takes, again, kind of a Blue Hawk bounce, and it's down at the 23 by Dakota State. So defense back out on for the Trojans here. Again, they've played well with their backs against the wall pretty much every time the Blue Hawks have had it. DSU did force 1 turnover so far, 1 goal line stand, but they're back out on for the 4th possession for Dickinson State here in this first quarter. Blue Hawks with a 10-0 lead, 2:01 to play first quarter on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line, by far their worst starting field position of the day. White, the quarterback, sends a man in motion and then back over to the right. It'll be a shovel pass inside to Isaiah Clunt, and he is going to be taken down after a short gain on the play. Tried a little misdirection that time, but DSU's off defensive line. In fact, they're going to actually lose a yard on that one. Clute stays in. He's a wide receiver. He's the, I thought he was going to be slot man. He's going to line up directly behind Connor McCarville over on the right. They've got 2 wide receivers either side as White drops back. He wants to throw deep. Now brings it in. He's going to be hit and taken down from behind. Cody Brown got him. He maybe got a yard on the scramble before Brown was able to wrap him up and take him down. And so 3rd down and 11 here for this Dakota State University defense. Crowd coming to their feet a little bit here. Alec Lovegren, the running back, to the right side of Aaron White. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 stacked on the right side on 3rd down and 11. Now the man comes in motion to the right. Running through the middle clean. White looking for him, and he's got his receiver. That's Sickler. And Sickler trying to reverse course and get to the first down mark. He's going to be just a little bit short. Boy, I thought he had it if he had just kept running to the sideline. He reversed, came back to the middle of the field, and he ends up a yard short. And the punting unit coming on. Boy, when Sickler caught that ball, he was the man stacked up over on the far side of the field, came in motion, ran a straight crossing route about 5 yards deep, got the pass, and it looked like he had a clean run to the sideline into the first down marker, tried to cut it back midfield, and ends up tackled a little bit short. And so DSU's defense forces a stop and a punt upcoming for Dickinson State. And the punt is away. It's going to bounce towards the Trojan 30, and they'll let it go. It'll bounce inside the 20. Dickinson State bounced it all the way down to the DSU 14-yard line. Low line drive. McDermott probably did the right thing to stay away from it. And that's where DSU's offense will take over. First down and 10, but it'll be after the end of quarter number 1. Blue Hawks with a 10-0 lead over the Trojans. DSU will have the football when we come back after a 1-minute timeout. Back in a minute on KJAM.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments many people will make in their lifetime. Weber Abstract will make your investment secure. Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. For over 70 years, we have helped so many wonderful people build their trust in our services. We strive to continue that tradition for another 70 years. Call 256-4640 to speak with one of our local and knowledgeable staff that serves all of Lake County. You can also visit our website at weberabstract.com. Weber Abstract, why go anywhere else?
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Welcome back here to the MDL broadcast booth. It's Trojan football on Jammin' Country FM 103. DSU offense out onto the field. First play, a running attempt by Gavin Holland, and he is going to be wrapped up in the backfield. And DSU is going to lose about 3 yards on that first down run. Offense has been just trying to find something to hang their hats on so far this afternoon.
Brought down by number 75, Matt Anderson, loss of 4.
Loss of 4 yards on a first down run here. Back out onto the field is Cameron McKeon.
Ball at the 11-yard line.
And with 4 wide receivers, he'll take the snap, fake the handoff inside. He's got time. He steps up in the pocket, launches it downfield. We're going to have a flag out, and I think we're going to have some interference on the far sideline for Dickinson State, as defending was Riley O'Donnell, a linebacker who got wrapped up on that far sideline. Pass was thrown up in the air, hung there for a long time, and we're going to get pass interference on the Blue Hawks.
First down.
So McKeon and the offense take a shot, and they get rewarded with the flag. And so that's going to be a first down for Dakota State. Takes them out to their own 36-yard line. First down and 10 for DSU. 3 wide receivers. As running over to the right side now is the tight end Simmonsma. Wide receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. High snap, hauled in. Handoff goes to Holland. Holland nowhere to go. And he is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. And second down and 10. DSU Ortman finally had a few good runs there last drive. Picked up one of the first downs for DSU. The passing game just has not been able to get anything going. They've had a couple of players open some short routes, but both those ended up being kind of tipped to drop balls, and one of them resulted in an interception. Second down and 10 here from their own 26-yard line. High snap. Nice job hauling that in. Run up the middle by Ortman. He gets by the first wave of defenders, puts his head down, and is met at the 33-yard line by the Blue Hawks. And he'll be stopped there, but a nice second down run puts it into a third and more manageable here. It's a 6-yard run and a 3rd and 4 upcoming for Dakota State.
33-yard line. 3rd and 4 for the Trojans.
It's 3rd and 4, and I wouldn't be totally shocked if they tried delayed handoff here to Ortman again. But no. Oh, I thought they moved him out. No, he is still in the backfield. He's off to the right side of Cameron McKeon here. 3 wide receivers right. Tight end off to the left. Now they move Ortman around, and they'll pitch it to him. Going to try to get to the edge. Turns the corner, 35, first down, and then wrapped up almost a horse collar tackle. I think he's got the first at the 37, and yes, it'll be a first down, a run of 5 for Tice Ortman. Just pitch it to him and say, speed, baby, let's go. They had the tight end out that side to block. And Ortman picks up the first down and moves the chains and keeps that Blue Hawk offense on the sideline. First down and 10 for Dakota State at their own 37-yard line. Two tight ends, one to either side. Handoff, Ortman, nope, it's a play action, rolling out McKeon. And he's going to launch this one down the middle of the field. He's got a man, and it's incomplete. Ball was there. Amari Hudson, the sophomore wideout, just ran that a little bit flat at the last second. It was well defended. I thought he was going to be able to explode towards the ball, but it just sails a few inches over his arms and incomplete. DSU taking some deep shots here on this drive, and I like the aggressiveness of those play calls. I mean, when you're picking up 2 yards at a time sometime or getting pushed backwards every other play, you can't maybe expect to have a 15-play drive down the field. Let's take some shots here. 2nd and 10. Handoff to Holland up the middle. Holland stretches for the 40. He makes that and maybe the 39. On a gain of 3 yards, it'll bring up 3rd down and 7. 12-15 counting here in quarter number 2. 10-0 Blue Hawks lead on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard.
3rd and 6 for the Trojans.
3rd down and 6. Cameron McKeon comes up to his offensive line, gives him the play. 4 wide receivers. He's got Holland behind him here. Sends a man in motion from the right side to the left. That's McDermott. Now he goes back the other way. It will be a handoff to Holland up the middle, and there's nothing there. Holland got to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. And it'll be 4th down and a punting situation here for Dakota State. So a couple of first downs picked up by DSU, and at least they have an opportunity to flip the field here. They took over that one inside of their own 20-yard line. And we'll see what Karwacki can do here on the punt. Good rush last time that Karwacki was out there to attempt this. Gets a snap here, has time, and gets a high end-over-end punt away. This one will bounce inside the 20, and it'll be picked up inside the 5-yard line by Klutt. Klutt gets by one man, gets it out to the left side. Now he's got room, 30, 35, 40. Klutt down the sideline, 50, and he'll be run out of bounds from behind by the Trojans, Tamarin Foster. But a great return by Isaiah Klutt. He picked that ball up at about the 4-yard line. And he takes it all the way up past the 50 to the 40 of the Trojans. That's a 56-yard punt return. And TSU, as we said, an opportunity to flip the field, and instead the punt return gives great starting field position again here to the Blue Hawks with just under 11 minutes to go in quarter number 2. One wide receiver way out to the right side here for the Blue Hawks. That's C.J. Stinson. White out of the shotgun, sends one man in motion, and now another over to the right side. 1st and 10 at the 40 of the DSU Trojans. Handoff, looking for room left side. Nothing there. They cut back to the middle, and they'll push the pile forward for a gain of 5. Nice run that time by Braden Zuroff. First time we've seen him out of New Salem, North Dakota. A 5'11", 195-pound junior running back. 3rd man to get a attempt here in this ball game. And Zuroff back in there again, a running back on 2nd down and 5. 3 wide receivers right side here for Dickinson State. From the Trojan 35-yard line. Handoff Zuroff, looks left, comes back right. Is hit and taken down by Dakota State's Gustavo Bonilla.
Braden Zuroff, the ball carrier, brought down by Gustavo Bonilla.
So it'll be 3rd down now after a run of about 3 yards on that one by Zuroff before Bonilla stopped him. 3rd down and 2 from the Trojan 32-yard line. Fullback out to the right side here. Running back is still Zuroff. Low snap, he'll get the handoff, and he explodes across the 1st down marker to the 25, taken down at the Trojan 24-yard line. He needed about 2.5, and he ends up getting about 7. And a 1st down for Dickinson State. 9:42 and counting here in quarter number 2. Dickinson a 10-0 lead. And looking for more here, knocking on the door of the Case IH red zone. 3 wide receivers out to the left side here as White takes a snap, and he wants to pass. Throws it out to the left, has a man complete to McCarville. McCarville looking for the sticks as he gets across the 15-yard line. And he's going to be right near the 1st down marker before he's taken out. Looks to be at about the 14, maybe 13-yard line. It is enough for a 1st down. And so Dickinson inside the Case IH red zone, brought to you by Lake County International, your Case IH dealer in Madison for all your equipment and service needs. Contact Lake County International in Madison. 9 minutes to go here in the 1st half. White with a 1st down and 10. Hands off Zuroff. Big rush. It was Brown again, and he was helped out by his middle linebacker, J.J. Beck, as they go into the backfield and take Zuroff down for a loss of 2. Dakota State defense has really done a great job. They've been put in some bad spots today. It's been short fields and a lot of time on the field for the Dickinson offense. But DSU really has responded. They played well on the defensive side. They can find a way to get a stop here. 3 wide receivers to the right side. Running back Lovegren is in. Snap to White. He wants to throw. Looking to the left. Looking to the end zone. He's got a man. It is caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Dickinson State. Leaping grab in the left corner of the end zone by Connor McCarville. And it's a 16-0 lead for the Blue Hawks. DSU had been so good about getting pressure on the quarterback White. That time he had time to throw. And he puts it on target, his first touchdown pass of the ball game. Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. 8:10 to play here in the first half. It's the Blue Hawks 17, Trojan 0. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 on Jammin' Country FM 103.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Cundert Williams Insurance in Madison today.
17-0 Dickinson State over Dakota State here. 8:10 to play, second quarter on your Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. Welcome back to Trojan Field in the MDL broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. Dickinson State, their second touchdown of the ball game. And now on to kick it away. It's been nothing but touchbacks and one procedure penalty. And now here's another one angling out to the left that is going to bounce out of bounds. So that is 4 kickoffs for Dickinson State so far in this first half. 2 touchbacks and 2 illegal procedure penalties as the ball goes out of bounds. And so it'll be a decent starting field position again to the 35-yard line here for the Dakota State Trojan offense. DSU moved the ball a little bit on that last drive, got helped out on a 15-yard pass interference penalty. And now trying to take advantage of some good field position again. Second time they started a drive at their own 35-yard line. Otherwise, it's been 2 starts at the 25 and 1 back at the 16. Little confusion here as McKeon looks to the sideline. Now they've got their play, and he'll run in and get things set. Bunch formational with 3 wide receivers over on the left side. Snap, and McKeon wants to throw. He stops, tries to change direction, gets hit. He fumbles, and I think it's still loose. And Dickinson State got it. That ball on the turf forever. 3-4 guys had chances at it. McKeon needed to tuck that one in. He kept trying to roll out, extend it, was going to start throwing it as he was being wrapped up. He tried to tuck it back in. The ball came out. Dickinson State recovers. 3rd turnover of the ball game for the Trojans. 2 fumbles and an interception. And Dickinson State again starts a drive after a turnover inside the Case IH red zone at the Dakota State 19-yard line. Second fumble inside their own 20 for DSU in this game. 3 wide receivers here for White, who takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left side, wants to fire towards the end zone, has a man. It is caught, or no, dropped. Dropped at the last second by Caden Kuntz. Coverage on the play for Dakota State. In the back of the end zone by the safety, Skogerbo. Jay Skogerbo, the sophomore, there to help knock them one away from Kuntz. So Dickinson State takes their shot to the end zone. Now they bring a fullback in here, expecting a run with Linder in the backfield. White takes a snap, does hand it off to Linder. Linder stutter steps, now wants to explode. Gets to the 20, out to the 17 before he's hit and it dropped down by the Trojans, and a gain of about 2 yards. They'll actually mark him down at the 18-yard line. And so third down and 8 here for Dickinson State. Cody Brown out briefly. Now he runs back in with 7:25 and counting here in quarter number 2. Dickinson State with a 17-0 lead, and they're looking for more. Third down and 9, ball at the Trojan 18-yard line. 2 wide receivers over to the left side. 1 to the right, looking left, now in trouble, rolling out, scrambling, he's got room, he fires over the middle, has a man, incomplete. Great coverage and knocked it away again by Skogerbo. Knocked it out of the hands of the intended receiver, Kuntz. Twice on this drive that Skogerbo made a hit after the ball was basically in Kuntz's hand and he couldn't finish the catch. And it'll be fourth down. And this might be a little bit too much to ask for your kicker, so at 4th down and 9 from the Trojan 18, Dickinson State is going for it. White out of the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Tight end out to his right. Sends a man in motion. That's Sickler to the left. He's rolling that way. Looking to the end zone. There's coverage, and it's knocked down by Robert Cage. Makes the play in the end zone. And Cage, good job maybe to not pick that one off. If he'd have really tried to pick it off, he would have probably been out of bounds with the 1. So he just knocks that ball down. And Trojans take over on downs at their own 18-yard line. So the Trojan defense holds and sends the offense back out onto the field. DSU with 3 turnovers in this first half and looking to put together a drive here with 6:52 to go in this second quarter, down 17-0. Trojans in a 3 wide receiver set. McDermott is the slot man on the right side. Out of the shotgun is Cameron McKeon. Takes a snap, hands it off to Ortman, and not much there as Tice dives it towards the middle of the field and is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. DSU just hasn't been able to establish a consistent run game in this one. They're trying to set up a few play-action passes. That's when they've taken their shots downfield, has been off play action.
2nd and 10.
But probably 50-50 runs that have been stopped at the line of scrimmage and ones that have actually been able to pick up a couple of yards. Now firing downfield that was Josh Vitale, and he overshoots his intended target, the wide receiver Cole Sillison. And it'll be third down here. Sillison will check out at wide receiver and replaced by Darian Conrad. Also coming in for DSU here is going to be Austin Lake at wide out. Lake over to the far side. 2 wide receivers left, 2 right. Third down and 10. Josh Vitale at quarterback here for Dakota State. Sends McDermott in motion. Straight drop. Sees some pressure. We're trying to roll away from it. He's going to be chased and fires it on the run. Incomplete. He had Lake. Could have been a reception of about 7 yards. It would have been short of the first, but another dropped pass. That's the 3rd drop pass by a DSU wide receiver in this first half. And we got a man down, and it is the quarterback, Josiah Vitale, who was hit right when he got that one away. He is down and has his helmet off, down on 2 knees at the Trojan 15-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and 10 here for DSU, and they'll be forced to punt this one away. But right now the concern on quarterback Josiah Vitale, who's been rotating in this game along with Cameron McKeon, the 2 young QBs. He's up now and walking out, and hope that it's something that just maybe got the wind knocked out of him. He took a little shot, and he's had his arms extended in a throwing motion, so no way to brace himself as he got hit from behind. He took his own helmet off, and now he's just kind of jogging off the field. And they'll have a good look at him here as the special teams unit comes out to punt it away.
Back deep to receive.
Karwacki to punt it away. Back to return is Isaiah Klutt, who had the 50-plus yard return on the last punt. Good snap. High short kick. Heading towards the 45, takes a bounce, almost muffed by Klutt, and he should have let that one go. He's going to be wrapped up at the 30-yard line by DSU. Good coverage by Foster there. The Trojans actually take him down to the 29. That punt looked like it was a short one. It bounced just on the Dickinson side of the 50, but took a great DSU bounce. And I thought for sure that Klutt was just going to let it go. Instead, he brought it in, and his momentum was going backwards. So he caught it, and then he ran back about another 10 yards before he could stop himself. And as soon as he turned around, Foster was right there to tackle him. So first and 10 from their own 29 here for Dickinson State. 5:49 to go. They've got all 3 timeouts in this second quarter. Turnaround handoff to Lovegren. Lovegren tried to cut back to the middle, and he's not going to find anything. In fact, he'll be taken down for a loss on the play. Good job by Dakota State University's defensive line yet again. Cody Brown at the bottom of the pile, along with Brooks Jansen. They drop him back for a 2-yard loss. 2nd down and 12. Now for the Blue Hawks. Sickler and Klutt, wide receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. As White wants to throw, his pass is complete to his intended target, Connor McCarville. McCarville run out of bounds right near the 1st down marker. He's out at the 36-yard line. Actually, so a little bit short of that. I thought he got closer to the 40 before he went out, but they mark him at the 36. It's a gain of 9, and 3rd down and 3 coming up. Trojans change personnel here. Aaron White. The quarterback has been accurate.
3rd and 6. 3rd and 3.
In this second quarter. Didn't throw much in the first. Really, one of his only passes ended up being an interception in that first quarter, but he's been on target here in the second. 4 wide receivers on 3rd down and 3. Sends a man in motion, that's Sickler. Drops back to pass, looking over the middle for Sickler, and he threw that one short. There's the announcer jinx on him. He was open at the 40. It would have been a 1st down, but he threw it short. A little bit of pressure at his feet maybe caused him to rush the throw. He threw it at the feet of Sickler, and it'll be 4th down and a punt coming up for Dickinson State. McDermott back to return here for the Trojans, punting into the wind now. And so perhaps an opportunity for McDermott and the Trojans here to get a little field possession. 17-0 Blue Hawks. They lead it here in the second. Pressure by Brown. The kick is away. It's going to hang in the air. McDermott drifting back, calls a fair catch and makes it at the 31-yard line. 4:55 to go here in the second quarter. Trojans offense. They want to get something before halftime. It's now or never. They've got all 3 timeouts, plenty of time on the clock. And one of their better starting field positions of the game here with the ball at their own 31-yard line. 17-0 is the Blue Hawks lead here. Reminder, we've got the Wilbur Ellis halftime show coming up for you at the end of this second quarter. McKeon back out at quarterback now. 3 wide receivers to the left side. Tight end off to the right. Handoff going up the middle to the running back, Dylan Johnson, the sophomore. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10, and that's been a lot of 1st down plays here for Dakota State this afternoon. No gain or loss, and setting up 2nd and 3rd and longs. Johnson stays in at running back. Behind McKeon, pistol formation. And I think we got some movement on the offensive line. Yep, false start coming up on Dakota State. Someone on the right side of the offensive line.
73 of the offense.
And it'll be a 5-yard loss on the penalty. So go from 2nd and 10 to 2nd and 15 now for Dakota State. And an offense that's been struggling to move. They don't need any mistakes like that. Second and 15, 2 safeties really playing up here for Dickinson State. Hartwell and McLaughlin. Pass coming up, McKeon dropping back. They're setting up a screen, and it's almost intercepted. Oh, boy. DSU catches a break there. as Dickinson State's Evan Henke read that perfectly. Backup defensive end, a junior out of New Salem. He jumped that and almost picked it off. He had both hands on it and dropped it at the last second. And it'll be 3rd down and 15 here for Dakota State. Boy, if nothing else, you would have liked to run a little time off the clock here. Not give Dickinson State too much of a chance on their next possession. 3rd and 15. Dropping back and sacked is McKeon. He's hit at the 20. Forward progress. I thought they might give him at the 20. No, they're going to mark him all the way back to the 16-yard line. And so DSU's offense goes backwards about 13 yards on that drive. And Dickinson State is going to use the first of their 3 timeouts with 3:42 to go here in the second. Blue Hawks with a 17-0 lead. DSU will punt when we come back after a 30-second break. Back in 30 on KJAM.
If you love The Office but you don't want to stare at a screen all day, Bud's Cleanup Service in Madison has a perfect job for you. Join the amazing team at Bud's Cleanup Service. They're looking for applicants to work flexible hours in the office and route work. This position is 40 hours per week with overtime available, plus health, vision, life insurance, and PTO. Feel accomplished and work outside with a great family-oriented business. Apply in person at Bud's Cleanup Service, 114 West Center Street, Madison, or email budscleanup@gmail.com.
We're back here at Trojan Field, 3:42 to go in quarter number 2. Mac Rose with you here on the MDL broadcast booth, filling in for Caleb Gill on this Saturday afternoon. A punt upcoming, 4th and 23 for the Trojans, as Karwacki is back to send it away. Low snap, he picks it up off one hop and gets a high punt away that's going to bounce and take a Trojan bounce and down at the 47-yard line of DSU. And that's where Dickinson takes over now. 3:31 to go and 2 timeouts, so plenty of time to work with here for the Blue Hawks. DSU's defense is going to need another stop here. Again, the D has played real well today. You knew it was going to be a struggle. This is an offense for DSU that has struggled to move the ball all season. And a defense for Dickinson State that it can just be smothering. And that's exactly what we've seen play out. But DSU's defense has really fought hard here to try to keep them in this one, down 17-0. They need to stop right now. Out of the shotgun is White. He takes a deep drop, setting up a screen. Has it, but they're going to lose a big chunk because right there to make the stop for Dakota State is Gustavo Bonilla, the sophomore linebacker, makes a big stop behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 5 yards on that screen pass. Bonilla read it perfectly.
2nd and 14 for the Blue Hawks. From the 49-yard line of the Blue Hawks.
Clock, 3:26 to go. And counting here in the second quarter. White with an empty backfield. Drops, fires over the middle. Caught and stopped from being a touchdown only by Skogerbo, as that ball was caught by Caden Kuntz. And a big gain on the play of about 23 yards right over the middle. And if Skogerbo doesn't hang on for that tackle, he's gone.
28-yard line.
3 minutes to go here. 4 wide receivers set. Aaron White from the shotgun. Running back to his left side is Lovegren. Takes the snap, hands off to Lovegren, going straight up the middle. He stutter steps across the 25 and falls forward to the 24-yard line.
Alec Lovegren on the carry.
Clock continuing to move here, but again, still with 2 timeouts, 2:35 to go. All the time that the Blue Hawks need. 4 wide receivers, 2 of them to the right side, including Kuntz and Sickler, who have been the top targets so far today. 2nd down and 6 after a 4-yard run by Lovegren. He'll get another opportunity. Gets by the first man in the backfield. Now explodes forward and gets across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And a gain of 5. He'll be a yard short of the first down marker. Someone in the backfield, I think that might have, it was Cody Brown again that got back there, just couldn't make the tackle in the backfield. But there was no one to back him up that time. Lovegren had to stop his momentum, jump to the side, and then kind of stutter step and come back towards the middle, and he had all that time to do it. Fullback in now as Lovegren gets the handoff. He needs the 18, and he just barely has it. It'll be a first down for Dickinson State. Stops the clock with 1:44 to go here in the first half. Blue Hawks trying to expand on a 17-0 lead. They're driving into the wind here at Trojan Field. And they'll get the ball to start the third quarter. A touchdown here could really be a backbreaker. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends off to the right side. Lovegren remains the running back. White wants to throw, looking to his left, looking for Lovegren. He's got him on a short pass. He's run out of bounds. After a gain of about 5, he was chased down by the linebacker Colin Bruggeman, a sophomore out of Pier, with the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down and 5 now. Clock stopped at 1:18 to go here in the second quarter. 2 wide receivers right, 1 split out way to the right side in Sickler. White out of the shotgun. Hands off Lovegren. Counter play to the left. Now he comes back right and gets across the 10 to the 8-yard line before he stopped at a gain of about 4. And he'll be just shy of the sticks here. Third down. And the clock now running inside of a minute to go here. So third down and a yard for Dickinson State. They'll bring a fullback in here as Nathan Schumacher, 6'2", 230-pound fullback. He stands off to the left side of his quarterback. It'll be a handoff. Linder has the first down. Linder fighting for the 5, and the pile now pushing him backwards. It's a gain of 4 and a first down for Dickinson State. That'll stop the clock momentarily with 34 seconds to go. And it'll be first down and goal for Dickinson State from the Trojan 5-yard line, as Dickinson State will take a timeout. 17-0 Blue Hawks. They're trying to put one more on the board before we head to halftime. Timeout on the field, so we will pause as well. We'll be back after a 30-second break. This is Trojan football on Jammin' Country 103.
Harvest season. At Mustang Seeds, we understand what this means to your family. We're farmers too, and our roots run deep in the Midwest. We've been a family-owned business for nearly 60 years, committed to keeping our partners thriving, one farmer, one seed, one harvest at a time. Contact your local Mustang DSM or dealer and let us help you prepare for another successful harvest. Mustang Seeds. Plant with pride.
Welcome back to the MDL broadcast booth here at Trojan Field on Jammin' Country FM 103, your home for Trojan football. 34 seconds to play in the first half. Dickinson State with a 17-0 lead faces a first and goal from the 5-yard line.
First and goal, Blue Hawks.
Everybody in tight except for Sickler, who split way out wide to the right side. Now they adjust the formation. Wide receiver to the left for Aaron White. Takes a low snap, wants to throw over the middle, and it's nearly intercepted. It was right there for the taking, but off the hands of Bruggeman. I mean, it was right at him. Oh, my. And he dropped it in the end zone. It'll be second down and goal to go from the 5 now. 30 seconds on the clock. 1 timeout remaining for Dickinson State. 2 wide receivers right side. Kuntz is the slot man. Running back is Lovegren. Snap. White throws over the middle. Was that picked? Yes, it was. Intercepted by the Trojans, Mason Lloyd. The senior with the interception. They had an opportunity on the last play. They finish it off here. This Trojan defense is doing everything they can to keep DSU in this football game with 25 seconds to go here in the second quarter. It's the second interception by the Trojans in this first half. 17-0 Blue Hawks, but they are stopped at the doorstep. And it's Trojan football here with 25 seconds to go. And if you're DSU, I think at this point, just no mistakes. Look for perhaps some Ortman runs up the middle here and nothing else besides that. McKeon out onto the field. Only 5 seconds to get this play away. He takes a snap. He does not hand it off. He's going to roll out and throw on the run. And the pass is complete to his tight end, Simmonsma. Derek Simmonsma, redshirt freshman out of Huron, made the catch. 10 seconds to go here. They'll run to the line of scrimmage, maybe get one more play away. 5, 4, 3, snap. Dropping back, McKeon pressured. He steps up in the pocket. He throws on the run, incomplete, and that'll do it for the first half. A defensive performance really by both squads here, but it's Dickinson State with a 17-0 lead over Dakota State at halftime. Coming up, it's our Wilbur Ellis halftime show. We'll have a look at all the stats and more of this one when we come back after a 3-minute timeout. Back in 3 minutes on Jammin' Country, FM 103 and AmazingMadison.com.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Heartland Energy is your hometown power provider, delivering affordable and reliable energy and services to the city of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland offers a number of programs to help their customers grow and thrive and wants to be your trusted partner if you're looking to expand your business or if you're in need of low-interest financing. Call Heartland Energy today to explore your options at 605-256-6536. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is dedicated to delivering reliable energy and services to the city of Madison.
You've worked hard to get to this moment. Practicing, learning, preparing, living. And what matters now is what you do in this moment. On the court, mat, field, rink, or pool. And we're all here cheering you on while you make memories with your friends. You are persistent and we are here for you. No matter the time, place, or season. Your community, your future, our focus. That's Kibble Equipment.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
MDL in Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window. We are always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
At Cenex, we're more than your gas station. We're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go. And most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community, because it's our community too.
F&M Co-op Oil is a proud supporter of our community activities. For service for your vehicle, fuel, propane, and premium Cenex lubricants, see the professionals at F&M Co-op Oil. Plus, they're your tire headquarters, from the smallest cars to the biggest tractors. F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison.
Stop by the Dairy Queen in Madison and try one of their signature stack burgers. And don't forget the Blizzard of the Month. This is Jammin' Country, 103 KJAM Madison.
And And a good afternoon. Welcome into our Wilbur Ellis halftime show here on Jammin' Country FM 103, brought to you by Wilbur Ellis in Chester. Contact your local field representatives today at Wilbur Ellis, where they never stop looking ahead. Dakota State University trailing Dickinson State 17-0 at halftime here at Trojan Field. The DSU defense has been put in some spots, but they, for the most part, have responded. This game started very first play from scrimmage. Dakota State fumbles the ball and gives it to Dickinson State in great field position inside their own 20-yard line. But the DSU defense responds, a goal line stand. They force, with 11:55 to go in the first quarter, Wade James a field goal from 28 yards out. That made it 3-0 Dickinson State. Later in the first quarter, after another DSU turnover off an interception this time, it was Alex Lovegren with a 4-yard TD run that put Dickinson up 9-0 after the extra point. It was 10-0. And then in the second quarter, Aaron White with a pass to Connor McCarville, a 16-yard TD pass. An extra point good that made it 17-0 Dickinson State. But that really doesn't tell the story of this one, because DSU's defense has forced two turnovers, including an interception on that very last drive there by Dickinson State inside the 20-yard line that turned them back and denied them another touchdown here that would have maybe almost put this game out of reach at the end of the first quarter. Dickinson State's offense picked up 11 first downs, 53 yards rushing, 112 passing in that game, or that first half, I should say. They go 11 of 20 for 112 through the air, but the 2 interceptions, 53 yards rushing, 22 carries. Alec Lovegren with 10 carries for 44 yards and the lone rushing TD. Riley Linder just 6 carries for 9 yards in that first half for Dickinson State. Number 1 receiving target was Connor McCarville, 4 catches, 44 yards, including the 16-yard touchdown. Special teams and defense really for Dickinson State has been the difference here in this one. The DSU has not been able to get anything going offensively. In fact, DSU finishes the first half with a total of 5 yards rushing and 2 yards through the air. That's after you factor in the sacks. Cameron McKeon's been sacked twice for a negative 33 total yards. Tice Ortman, 9 carries, 24 yards in this one. So after running for 275 in last week's win, they have 19 carries for 5 yards. Gavin Holland, 6 carries, just 14 yards in the ball game. His longest 12. Cameron McKeon had 1 for 4 passing today for 2 yards. Josh Vitale 0 for 4, and they've each thrown 1 interception in this ball game. Ortman also 9 carries, 24 yards. He has the 1 fumble. Noah Karwacki, 5 punt attempts. He's been averaging 37. He's got that long of 55, but that long punt was the 55-yarder that was then returned to 59 yards and put Dickinson State in great field position. That was their second touchdown of the game after that punt return. Interceptions today for DSU, Marcus Hausman and Mason Lloyd with the interceptions today for Dakota State. They again have throwing the one interception. The one interception was of Vitale. The fumbles, 2 fumbles, Trace Ortman and Cameron McKeon each with a fumble lost in the first half. So 3 turnovers committed by DSU, 2 turnovers forced by the Trojans, and I think consider themselves pretty lucky to be looking at a 17-0 deficit here at halftime. Taking a look at those defensive stats, by the way, that really helps tell a little more of the story for Dakota State. We mentioned the interceptions. Jeremiah Beck also with 1 sack. Cody Brown with a sack for Dakota State. He's got 6 tackles, including the sack, and 2 tackles for a loss. Gustavo Bonilla already 10 tackles in the first half here. Beck with the tackle, the sack, and Max Stone with 5 tackles for Dakota State in the first half. DSU is going to need to continue to pour it on, and frankly, they're going to need to continue to force some turnovers. DSU's got to find something going on offensively. The running game's just not been there. I know they haven't completed the passes, but wouldn't be surprised to see them just keep taking shots because they've got to do something. And the running game has just not looked like they're able to get any kind of push and get anything building on the running game. You might as well take your shots downfield. They have had one pass interference penalty on Dickinson. It might just be something to keep taking their shots and hope for the best. They've got to find a way to put some offense up against the Blue Hawks, down 17-0. We're going to continue with our Wilbur Ellis halftime show. Let's take another 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more from this game and look at some other games around the area. That's coming up after a 3-minute break on Jammin' Country, FM 103.
You've worked hard to get to this moment. Practicing, learning, preparing, living. And what matters now is what you do in this moment. On the court, mat, field, rink, or pool. And we're all here cheering you on while you make memories with your friends. You are persistent and we are here for you. No matter the time, place, or season. Your community, your future, our focus. That's Kibble Equipment.
When you're hungry for a quick bite to eat or your favorite ice cream treat, the place to go is the Dairy Queen in Madison. Try one of the signature snack burgers, chicken strips, or the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite Blizzard. If you haven't tried the DQ app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the DQ app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison. Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service of Bob's Electric in Madison. No matter if it's new or existing service upgrades, things like lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans in farm, commercial, or residential areas, Bob's Electric can handle your electrical needs. They also offer 24-hour electrical emergency service. Bob's Electric serves Howard, Canova, Madison, and surrounding areas. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric, serving Southeast South Dakota.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments many people will make in their lifetime. Weber Abstract will make your investment secure. Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. For over 70 years, we have helped so many wonderful people build their trust in our services. We strive to continue that tradition for another 70 years. Call 256-4640 to speak with one of our local and knowledgeable staff that serves all of Lake County. You can also visit our website at weberabstract.com. Weber Abstract, why go anywhere else?
When looking for flowers for someone, or maybe it's a gift to yourself for your home or office, stop by the Floral Shop in Madison. They can help you choose the right flower arrangement. Tell someone they're amazing, pick out something sweet and simple, or just show your love to that special someone with fresh, beautiful flowers from the Floral Shop in Madison. Visit the Floral Shop in Madison online at floralshopmadison.com to see their fresh flowers for all occasions and other great gift ideas.
Welcome back into the Wilbur Ellis halftime show here on Jammin' Country, FM 103. 17-0 Blue Hawks lead the Trojans at halftime here at Trojan Field. Some other games going on right now in the North Star Athletic Association. This is the opening weekend of conference play, official conference games here in the NSAA. Waldorf 4-1 overall, taking on Presentation at halftime. It's all Waldorf, a 27-3 lead for Waldorf. The Saints got their field goal just before the end of that first half. Jordan Cooper, 13-20, 179 yards and 3 touchdowns to lead Waldorf. He's also got 8 carries for 59 yards and a touchdown on the ground. So Cooper doing it all for Waldorf today. He's throwing touchdowns to 3 different receivers, Sam Huntley, Seth Oakes, and Malik Adams. And so a 27-3 lead for Waldorf again at halftime. Also today, Mayville State 3-2 overall, taking on 2-3 Iowa Wesleyan. And it's a one-score game at halftime. Mayville up 14-7. Mayville with a 14-0 lead. Chance Danner, a 10-yard TD pass from Tim Salmon. And then a 12-yard touchdown late in the first quarter from Salmon. And that was Mayville State going up 14-0. Then Cameron Cole with a 3-yard TD run early in the second quarter for Iowa Wesleyan. Overall, Tim Salmon is 12 of 20 in that game, 134 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception for Mayville State. For Iowa Wesleyan, Zach Chevalier, 16 of 18 and 1 touchdown. Cameron Cole, 7 carries, 41 yards right now for Iowa Wesleyan. Again, they trail Mayville 14-7. How about we switch gears from football and talk a little volleyball? Dakota State University, a 3-1 loss yesterday to Valley City. And right now, they have just lost the first set. They are at Dickinson State, taking on the Blue Hawks today in volleyball. So 25-15, Dickinson State won set number 1. That was a little tighter earlier. I checked in, it was 15-10. And Dickinson State goes 10-5, closing out the first set there against Dakota State. So, again, Dickinson State up 1-0 in NSAA volleyball this afternoon. And then one other note here during our Wilbur Ellis halftime show, and that is this. The National Football Foundation and the College Hall of Fame announced Wednesday their semifinalists for the 2022 William V. Campbell Trophy. It's college football's premier scholar athlete award. List of candidates have a combined 3.62 grade point average. More than half of the 156 semifinalists have already earned their bachelor's degree. In its 33rd year now, the Campbell Trophy recognizes an individual as the absolute best football scholar athlete in the nation for their combined academic success, football performance, and leadership. And Dakota State University's Travis Rebstock is one of 156 finalists on the list. He is one of just 4 NAIA semifinalists. He's a 6'2", 235-pound senior tight end for the Trojans, involved with DSU Football's Leadership Council. He's a member of Tri Beta National Biology Honor Society, as well as holding a treasurer position for that organization. Also received the North Star Athletic Association Scholar Athlete Honor for his academic success in the classroom. The son of Bob and Lori Rebstock of Redwood Falls, Minnesota. He's a major in biology at Dakota State. And again, one of the just 156 William V. Campbell Trophy semifinalists, one of just 4 members of the NAIA named to that list. So congratulations to Travis for the honor of being part of that semifinal list. Dakota State University still in the locker room here at halftime as Dickinson State makes their way onto the field. Still a few minutes to go here before we get to the start of our third quarter. Dakota State will be on the road next week, traveling up to Valley City. Caleb Gill will be back with you here, traveling for that game on Jammin' Country FM 103. We're going to take another 3-minute timeout here in our Wilbur Ellis halftime show. When we come back, we'll get you set for kickoff of the third quarter. That's coming up after another 3-minute timeout. This is Trojan football on Jammin' Country 103.
In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Cundert Williams Insurance in Madison today.
If you love The Office but you don't want to stare at a screen all day, Bud's Cleanup Service in Madison has a perfect job for you. Join the amazing team at Bud's Cleanup Service. They're looking for applicants to work flexible hours in the office and route work. This position is 40 hours per week with overtime available, plus health, vision, life insurance, and PTO. Feel accomplished and work outside with a great family-oriented business. Apply in person at Bud's Cleanup Service, 114 West Center Street, Madison, or email budscleanup@gmail.com.
Harvest season. At Mustang Seeds, we understand what this means to your family. We're farmers too, and our roots run deep in the Midwest. We've been a family-owned business for nearly 60 years, committed to keeping our partners thriving, one farmer, one seed, one harvest at a time. Contact your local Mustang DSM or dealer and let us help you prepare for another successful harvest. Mustang Seeds. Plant with pride.
Heartland Energy is your hometown power provider, delivering affordable and reliable energy and services to the city of Madison and surrounding areas. Heartland offers a number of programs to help their customers grow and thrive and wants to be your trusted partner if you're looking to expand your business or if you're in need of low-interest financing. Call Heartland Energy today to explore your options at 605-256-6536. Delivering power with a purpose, Heartland Energy is dedicated to delivering reliable energy and services to the city of Madison.
Bank West in Madison knows what it takes to build a strong team. This is Tom Kaler, and for more than 130 years, we have earned long-term customer relationships by helping our customers and communities succeed. We pride ourselves in adapting to customer needs and providing top-notch customer service. Whether you prefer banking online, on your phone, or in person, we're here to help. Bank West in Madison is convenient, connected, committed, and proud supporters of area sports. Go Trojans. Member FDIC.
MDL in Madison has all your beverage needs. Pull up to the drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. MDL has a large selection of fountain, bottle, and canned beverages, plus snacks, convenience store items, and gas pumps to top off your tank. MDL in Madison is open every morning at 5. Make sure to like MDL on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name. MDL is where customers always go.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Back with you here at Trojan Field at the MDL broadcast booth. 17-0 Blue Hawks lead here as we get ready to start the third quarter. Dickinson won the toss. They deferred, and so they will get the ball to start quarter number 3. DSU has a team teed up. And Karwoki ready to send it away.
And also
left-footed kick, and we are underway with the wind at his back. This one sails almost through the back of the end zone for the touchback. And Dickinson State and their quarterback Aaron White come back out onto the field trying to put a long drive together against DSU. They've had a lot of short fields. Trojans have turned them back on a lot of those short fields. Blue Hawks, again, in that first half, 112 yards through the air, just 53 on the ground. But that's significantly better than the Trojan offense. 2 wide receivers, right side, and a tight end off that way. They'll hand it off to their power running back in Linder. And Linder sprinting to the outside, trying to make the 30-yard line. Knocked out of bounds just before he got there. Taken down about the 29-yard line, a gain of 3. And 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Blue Hawks. Fullback in, Linder remains the running back here. A White out of the pistol formation with 2 wide receivers to his left. Now he moves Linder over to his left side as well. On 2nd down, he'll hand it off to Linder, looking for room in the center of the defense, and there is nothing there. He got a late little push from behind by one of his offensive linemen to carry him across the 30. It'll be a 2-yard gain on that carry, and a 3rd down and 6 coming up. 3rd down and 4, pardon me, coming up here for Dickinson State. 3rd down and 4, ball at the 31-yard line. They need to gain the 35 for the first down. 1 tight end off to the right side and a 3 wide receiver set. White, the senior quarterback, on 3rd down and 4. Takes the shotgun snap, looking to his right, fires a pass complete. And that's enough for a first down at the 36-yard line as Noah Sickler just got to the sticks, turned around, and caught the quick pass from his quarterback, White. Duran there on the coverage, but it's a Blue Hawk first down as they move the sticks on the opening drive of this second half. 3 wide receivers and a new running back, and the senior Alec Lovegren in. Manned in motion going to the near side is Kuntz. From the right to the left. Snap and a handoff to Lovegren. Hit in the backfield. Brown's got him, and he's going to drag him down now with the help of his Trojan teammates. Forward progress will be stopped back at the 34-yard line, 33 actually, but that is still a loss of 4 yards, maybe 3 yards on that first play. So second down and 13. And again, Cody Brown just living in the Blue Hawks backfield this afternoon here at Trojan Field. Second down and 13 for the Blue Hawks. 4 wide receivers set for Aaron White. 3 down linemen for Dakota State. They'll bring 3, everybody back in coverage. White looking over the middle. Now he's flustered. He's hit from behind and he's taken down. A 3-man rush, but that's all they need. Coming up with the sack for Dakota State is Caleb Dwyer, the redshirt freshman from Sioux Falls. Dwyer with the sack, 3rd sack of the day by the Trojans. And it's going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd and 15 now for the Blue Hawks. Ball at their own 33-yard line. They need the Trojan 40, or their own 46 rather, for a first down. 3 wide receivers right side. He looks right now, comes back to the left. Got a man open. DSU there in coverage, though. Will be taken down to the 39. That was Kuntz, the wideout. A gain of about 7, but well short of the mark. And DSU will force a punt here on the opening possession of the 3rd quarter. McDermott stands back at his own 30-yard line to return the punt. Coming up from the senior Aaron White. Cody Brown got a good rush last time on the punt. See if they can get in on one again here. High snap, he pulls it in, gets a low liner just barely over his linemen's heads, and McDermott has to watch this one take a Blue Hawk bounce all the way to the 19-yard line. I tell you, there's an opportunity there. That ball, every time that White punts it, it's a very low trajectory. DSU's gotten a rush in a few of these. Boy, if somebody gets a hand up at the right time, there's something there for that DSU special team. We'll keep an eye on that as the second half plays out. But right now, DSU is just looking for some offense. And they did not have it in the first half. 7 yards for Dakota State in the first half. They get it first down and 10 here at their own 19-yard line. Quarterback is McKeon. We have not seen Vitale since he left with injury. 3 wide receivers right side. Handoff Ortman hit in the backfield. He's going to dive forward looking for the line of scrimmage. He comes up just short. It's a loss of 1 on the play. So 2nd and 11 now for the Trojans. McKeon moves personnel around. 4 wide receivers. Ortman stays in at running back. 2 left, 2 right. McKeon from the shotgun. Sends McDermott in motion to the near side. Takes the snap. Looking off to his left. Nothing there. He rolls right. Fires on the run and has it complete on the run to Austin Lake. And that'll be a gain of about 4 yards. I think he might have had something on the near side where he was looking initially, but now it's going to be 3rd down, and actually they give a little more than I thought. So call that a 5-yard gain. Brings up 3rd down and 6 now for the Trojans. 2 receivers near side here for Dakota State. Conrad and McDermott to the right, the 2 seniors. Or to the left, rather. Now McDermott comes in motion in the slot. Looking for help is McKeon. He's going to be hit and sacked. Another sack by the Blue Hawks. And DSU continues to march backwards offensively. They just cannot do anything against this Blue Hawk defense. And they'll be forced to punt after going backwards 6 yards on that possession.
13-yard line, 4th and 16 for the Trojans.
So each team with one possession here in this second half, and each team with a punt is standing back in his own end zone. About 2 yards deep is Karwacki awaiting this one. Snap is good, and the punt is a good end-over-end kick that's going to bounce to 50 and take a Trojan bounce now to the 30, still bouncing down to the 25 inside the 25-yard line. What a punt. That's a 50, I think that's a 57-yard punt right there. His second 50-plus yarder of the ball game. So trying to do his best is Karwacki to keep DSU in this one here until their offense can find something in this second half. 17-0 Blue Hawks advantage, 9:22 to go here in this third quarter as White and the Blue Hawks offense back out onto the field. Running back to his left is, I believe that is Lovegren. Lovegren goes in motion as White wants to throw. Fires over the middle high and incomplete. Intended receiver was Connor McCarville over the middle, but the pass was high and incomplete, and second down and 10. Not much rush that time, but DSU has done a pretty good job. White, they haven't let him really drop deep too much and look down the field because every time he drops deep, DSU's been able to get pressure on it. They've been having to force some of those shorter throws. And White's been a little inaccurate on those so far this afternoon. Second down and 10. Lovegren will get the handoff. Looking for room off the right side of his offensive line. He is hit at the 25-yard line and falls forward to the 29. He'll get a gain of 4. And third down and 6 now for the Blue Hawks. Trojans trying to get Dickinson State right back off the field here if they can force the 3 and out. Third down upcoming. Connor Sickler will be a wide receiver to the near side. He's got Blake Duran lined up on him, the freshman. 2 wide receivers to the left, including Caden Kuntz in the slot. Tight end off to the right side, out of the shotgun as Aaron Whitey takes the snap. Looking over the middle. He fires. He's got his man Sickler caught on the run. He'll take it into the end zone for a Blue Hawks touchdown. He just beat Blake Duran one-on-one. That pass was out in front of him, right on his fingertips. Sickler brings it in and takes it all the way for the Blue Hawk touchdown.
And the Aaron White pass to number 5.
A 66-yard touchdown reception
74-yard touchdown
by Noah Sickler, 74, pardon me on that one. Noah Sickler, the junior from Dickinson, South Dakota. Came as a transfer from UND. Takes it in for the touchdown. The extra point attempt is good, and with 8:28 to go, it's Blue Hawks 24, Trojans nothing. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout to Trojan Field. Back in 30 on KJAM.
At Cenex, we're more than your gas station. We're your neighbor. We've got soup when you're under the weather and treats when you're over the moon. We've got fuel when you've got places to go. And most of all, we've got a big heart when it comes to supporting this community, because it's our community too.
F&M Co-op Oil is a proud supporter of our community activities. For service for your vehicle, fuel, propane, and premium Cenex lubricants, see the professionals at F&M Co-op Oil. Plus, they're your tire headquarters, from the smallest cars to the biggest tractors. F&M Co-op Oil, West Highway 34 in Madison. Welcome back to the MDL broadcast booth. Our score now reads Dickinson State 24, Dakota State 0 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. After that touchdown catch of 74 yards by Noah Sickler, the kickoff is up and will be fair caught by Dakota State. And it'll be Trojan football at the 25-yard line. DSU's offense now is looking at negative total yards this afternoon. I think actually, if my math is right, we're at 1 total positive net yard in the ball game here today. They've got to get something going. If nothing else, just to try to build something for the weeks to come here in the conference. 3 wideouts. Aaron White running back off to his right side. Or pardon me, McKeon. Holland, the running back. He wants to throw it deep. One-on-one coverage down the sideline. Pass sails out of bounds. Intended receiver was Deshaun Keel. And McKeon's pass incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Trojans at their own 25-yard line. 8:20 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Well, they had their shot there, one-on-one coverage with Deshaun on the far sideline. Pass just sailed a little with that wind and out of bounds. Trojans with a pretty good wind at their back. Things gusting between 20 and 30 here today. Fake handoff up the middle. In trouble and throwing it away is McKeon, as he had 2 men right in his face that time. Matt Anderson along with number 99, Jaquath Booth, right in the face of the quarterback, McKeon, as he tried to roll out. And he just did everything he could to get that ball out of play and avoid the sack. What would have been the 4th sack of the game for Dickinson State. So 3rd down and 10 now for Dakota State at their own 25-yard line. In a 3 wide receiver set, 2 men right here for Cameron McKeon. Now he sends his running back in motion. He's just going to look to run it. And he gets out to the 30, makes a man miss as he comes towards the 34-yard line, and he'll be taken down there. That's a 9-yard run by Cameron McKeon, who did not get a great block by his wide receiver in the near side that time. That was, I think, I couldn't tell who that wide receiver was, but there was a man to be blocked, and that did not happen. And corner ends up making the tackle on McKeon after a 9-yard run on 3rd down. Brings up 4th down and goal, or 4th down and a yard here, and a punt coming up for DSU. And down 24-0, a yard to go. If they've got some sort of fake, I wouldn't be surprised to see it. Oh, they bobble this one, picked up, and he just barely gets a punt away. That's going to go out of bounds at about the 45-yard line of Dickinson State. And when it rains, it pours right now for the Trojans. A low snap. And really just a great job by Karwacki to get that one away at all. So Blue Hawks will take over at their own 47-yard line here. 7:24 to play in this 3rd quarter. DSU looked like they were going to be able to bottle them up again on that last drive, but they get the long 3rd down pass completion for the touchdown to Noah Sickler. And now up 24-0. Trojans defense back out onto the field where they have spent most of this game. Aaron White with 2 running backs, going to hand it off to Lovegren. Lovegren is going to be bottled up and taken down. No gain on the play. Linebacker for the Dakota State was Cooper Maris, the sophomore out of Hartford West Central High School, was right there to make the initial stop. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
No gain, 2nd and 10.
Time of possession has just been all Dickinson State here in this 2nd half. DSU's gone 3 and out twice. Tight end moves from the left to the right side. White takes a snap and wants to throw. Throws it out to his running back and complete for a gain of about 8 yards to Riley Linder. And nope, I apologize on that one. Looks like it's only about a 6-yard gain. Thought he made a little extra jump forward before he was marked out of bounds, but they say that back foot did touch. And so a 6-yard gain makes it 3rd and 4 in Trojan territory now. Knows the football at the 47-yard line. 6:13 and counting here in the 3rd. Dickinson State with 4 wide receivers. Running back is Linder. Rolling to his left side is White. White looking downfield, fires it to the sideline. He's got his man out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of about 6 on the catch. That far sideline, Connor McCarville, enough for a 1st down. So that'll move the chains here for Dickinson State into Trojan territory at the DSU 40-yard line.
First and 10, Blue Hawks.
And Linder stays in at running back here with his QB, Aaron White. DSU with 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers stacked up behind that. They move the tight end from the left over to the right side. White out of the shotgun, takes a snap, wants to throw again, looking to his left, fires it incomplete, a little bit behind his intended target in McCarville. Stops the clock with 5:32 to go here in the third quarter and brings up second down. Slot receiver to the near side is C.J. Stinson, the freshman from Spanish Springs, Nevada. Back into the ball game here for Dickinson State on second down and 10. White, the quarterback. DSU showing a blitz. They're going to throw it out quickly. Stinson has it, but he is drilled and taken down by Blake Duran in the backfield for a loss of 3. They bring Stinson in the slot. Speedster there out of Nevada. The young freshman, they wanted to get it out to him, give him a chance to run, but Blake Duran is there to shut that down quickly. So Stinson out, is checking back in is Caden Kuntz. And he'll line up one of 3 wide receivers to the left side here. Stickler is the lone man to the right, matched up with Duran on third down and 14. Snap comes to White. He's on a deep drop. Now he's flush from the pocket. Rolls out to his left side. Steps up. Hit as he throws. He lofts it in the air. And it is out of bounds. Nearly intercepted by Robert Cage. But it'll bring up fourth down regardless. Great pressure that time on Aaron White by the Trojans. Forced him out of the pocket. Hit him as he threw. And the pass ends up incomplete. And a punt upcoming by Dickinson State with 4:44 to go. Here in quarter number 3, the Blue Hawks lead it 24-0 on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. We're live at Trojan Field. DSU has a losing streak dating back to 2015 against Dickinson State. They're trying to snap, but DSU trailing 24-0 as a punt is away. Brought in on a fair catch by McDermott at the 15-yard line. 6-game home winning streak on the line here for Dakota State, but not looking good in the third unless the offense can start putting something together in a hurry. 2 total yards of net offense is all DSU has in the ball game. And so far it's been -5 on 2 possessions in the second half. So 4:37 to play here in the third. DSU sends a double tight end formation, 2 wide receivers right. High snap hauled in. They'll hand off Ortman. He sprints out to the right side looking for room. He'll find none. He'll be dropped for a loss of a yard, maybe a yard and a half on that first down run to bring up second down. And at 12, ball at their own 14-yard line.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Trojans, Cameron McKeon and Josiah Vitale had been rotating back and forth at quarterback both last game and this game. Vitale suffered an injury early in the second quarter, has not been back in the game, has been all McKeon since that. McKeon drops back. He wants to throw, fires it down the sideline where it is incomplete. He had one-on-one coverage racing down the sideline with his intended target, Michael Hybertson, a sophomore out of Sioux Falls via Black Hills State. And the pass incomplete brings up second down and 11. Again, ball at their own 14-yard line here with 3:55 to go. Clock stopped after the incomplete pass in this third quarter. Trojans staying a 3 wide receiver set along with tight end Derek Simmonsma. Running back to the right side of Cameron McKeon here on third down and 11. Blitz coming from the right side. Trojans have it picked up. Pump fake. Now stepping up in the pocket. Looking to run is McKeon. He got by the first man, got to the 20, and he'll be taken down to the 21-yard line. A gain of about 6 yards, maybe actually 7 yards on that run, but it'll still be 4 yards short of the first down mark. And the punting unit back out. So far, the only offense for DSU in the second half has been some QB scrambles of 9 and 7 yards by Cameron McKeon. And that'll be a third punt upcoming for Dakota State here in the third quarter.
To receive Isaiah Klug.
Kuhn back to receive. Good snap this time, and a spiraling punt that's going to drive over the head of the returner. Bounce at the 20 to the 15. Still going down to the 10 to the 9. What a punt. That's a 70-yard punt. Nice punt by, woo. Noah's getting his work in today. That's a huge punt. And with 3:02 to go here in the third, Dickinson State has it 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Or pardon me, at their own 11-yard line. Three wideouts. Handoff goes to the running back, Lovegren. Lovegren trying to find room off the left side and will not find much. And pardon me, that's actually Zuroff, Braden Zuroff, the junior. Saw some brief action in that first half, and first appearance here in the second. He gets a gain of about a yard off a run right tackle. And it'll be 2nd and 9, ball at the 10-yard line of Dickinson State. Three wide receivers left side here for White. Zuroff remains in at running back. White takes a snap, hands it off to Zuroff. Nothing up the middle. He tries to cut outside. Got by 2 Trojans. Got by another as he stretches towards the 19-yard line and very close to first down yardage. 3 Trojans had a shot at him there, 2 in the backfield, and they couldn't bring him down. Zuroff gets a 8-yard gain, and it's going to be 3rd down and a very short yard here. 3rd and a short one now, as they'll bring the fullback in Galen Brantley III back onto the field. Well, he's worked at times at tight end, at times at fullback. He's going to go at tight end, I think, here. Nathan Schumacher will be the fullback. And they're taking a lot of time getting personnel on, so I think they're going to burn a timeout. We've got a whistle. Well, there's been no signal for timeout. I'm not sure now what the whistle is. Dickinson State was running a lot of different guys in and out of the field. And they're going to measure it now. So after all that, they're going to measure this. We said it was 3rd and very short, and they're going to bring the chains out. And we'll take a look here. Bring the chains out to the far sideline. First one of these that we have had in the ball game today. They'll stretch this one out, and it is indeed about the length of a football. So it will be a 3rd down here. DSU's argument, I think, would be that, boy, that gave them time to make sure they get their right personnel in.
3rd and less than a football length for Dickinson. Come on, Trojan fans, it's 3rd down.
Dickinson State with a 24-0 lead. They've got 3rd down and a goal, 3rd down and a yard, I should say, at their own 19-yard line here. 2 wide receivers left. Tight end, fullback is out. He's lined up as a 2nd tight end. They'll hand off up the middle. Hit in the backfield, but breaking out of it is Linder. Then they push him back. Did he get it? No, he did not. 4th down. The Trojans stop him, drop him back for about a yard loss. And another punt upcoming. Austin Lake in on the tackle for Dakota State. And with under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter, another punt upcoming for the Blue Hawks. McDermott back to receive for the Trojans. He stands at his own 45-yard line, not expecting much here. See if the Trojans want to come after it hard. They're lined up that way. The kick is up, and it's away. McDermott signals for a fair catch. Did not bring it in. Now he jumps up, and now he does make the catch. But he's going to get tackled. Oh, the ball came free. Are they going to rule that down? Yes. They are going to rule that down. They say McDermott had it with a knee down, and so not a fumble recovery. It'll be Trojan football at the 50-yard line, I think, is the call there. Unless they're saying that he did lose it, but the Blue Hawk defender is down. And I think that is what this is going to be here. So it is fumbled, and it will be Blue Hawk football, and they'll have it at the 50-yard line on the muffed punt. So the Blue Hawks get the 5th turnover of the ball game committed by DSU, and they've got it 1st and 10 at midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll run read option. Running back is Lovegren trying to turn the corner. Gets across the 50 to the 47 before he's hit and taken down in what I believe will be the final play of this third quarter. So the DSU defense does their job, but ends up on the field again after the turnover. 24-0 Blue Hawks lead here as we come to the end of the third quarter. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Back with the final quarter of football from Trojan Field after this 1-minute break on Jammin' Country and AmazingMadison.com.
When you're hungry for a quick bite to eat or your favorite ice cream treat, the place to go is the Dairy Queen in Madison. Try one of the signature stack burgers, chicken strips, or the rotisserie-style chicken bites in a salad bowl or basket with fries. And don't forget to grab your favorite Blizzard. If you haven't tried the DQ app yet, you are missing out. You can save time and skip the line by ordering ahead, and your order will be ready when you get there. Plus, get exclusive deals and earn reward points, all from your smartphone with the DQ app. Good luck to the Trojans from the Dairy Queen in Madison. Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service of Bob's Electric in Madison. No matter if it's new or existing service upgrades, things like lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans in farm, commercial, or residential areas, Bob's Electric can handle your electrical needs. They also offer 24-hour electrical emergency service. Bob's Electric serves Howard, Canova, Madison, and surrounding areas. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric, serving Southeast South Dakota.
Back at Trojan Field and the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. Ready to start quarter number 4. Dickinson State with a 2nd down and 7 from the Trojan 47-yard line. Handoff's going to go to the right side into the hands of Zuroff. Zuroff tries to string that out and go out of bounds. We do have a flag down right at the line of scrimmage on the far sideline. Zuroff turned that into a gain of about 3 yards, I think, when he was taken down, but we'll check the flag here in the area of holding, and that is exactly what we will have. Holding on Dickinson State, that'll back them up. Dickinson State, 14 first downs in the ball game today, just 3 for DSU.
10-yard penalty remains. 2nd down.
Those are the first half numbers right now. Dickinson State and DSU almost even going into things in time of possession at halftime, but that's now gone in the favor of Dickinson here in this fourth quarter, or in the second half, I should say, as we just start the fourth quarter. So 2nd down rather and long. They'll set up a screen pass into the hands of Lovegren. Lovegren's got good room down the sideline, gets across midfield, and gets it back to the Trojan 47-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and about 6 coming up for Dakota State, or for Dickinson State.
Lovegren brought down by J.J. Beck and Darian Conrad.
61 total plays, 277 yards for Dickinson today. 36 plays for DSU, just 16 total yards of offense. 24-0 is the Dickinson State lead. 3rd down and 6 here at the Trojans' 46-yard line. Out of the shotgun is White. He rolls out to the near side. He fires it downfield short, and it's intercepted. Robert Cage with the INT. That's the 3rd interception of the game for this Trojans defense. That's something to build on, is the way this defense has played. The offense has got to find a solution, but the defense has played great against maybe the best team in the conference. Certainly throw Waldorf into that conversation, but they played really good here against Dickinson State. Despite the score, 24-0 on the scoreboard right now. Offense for Dakota State, backing onto the field. Cameron McKeon in the pistol formation. Ortman behind him, and Ortman will get the handoff No, pardon me. McKeon kept that one. He's looking for room on the far sideline. He'll find a yard before he's taken down. Maybe 2 as he leaned forward there at the end. McKeon and his rushing have been the only thing that's worked so far on a few possessions for DSU in the second half. Clock rolling, 3:35 and counting here, fourth quarter at Trojan Field. Last time DSU and Dickinson State will meet here at Trojan Field. 2 years from now, they're back here, and it'll be a brand new stadium. Play action pass, and now looking to run is McKeon. He'll get to the 35-yard line, slung down there, and a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 5 now for the Trojans.
McKeon on the quarterback keeper.
McKeon pretty shifty back there. First guy has not been bringing him down. Wouldn't be surprised if at some point, if not today, but as the season goes along, run him empty backfield and let him try to run it up the middle a little bit. Spread the teams out. 2 wide receivers right side here on 3rd down and 5. McKeon runs up as they change the play. At the line of scrimmage, still 10 seconds to snap. Ortman, the running back behind him. Takes a snap. They will pitch it to Ortman. Ortman strung out and nowhere to go. He'll be dropped for a loss on that pitch. A loss of 2 yards will bring up 4th down for the Trojans, and we do have a man down for Dickinson State, down on a knee, as Matt Anderson, a sophomore defensive lineman out of Jamestown, North Dakota.
The official's timeout on the field for an injured player.
He's down and now saying, just give me a second here. And he gets up, kind of holding his chest like he got hit pretty hard in the ribs there. He'll walk out now, jog under his own power as the punting team for DSU comes back out onto the field with 2:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Make sure you join us for our Mustang Seeds post-game show coming up at the conclusion of this one here on Jammin' Country FM 103. Run down the stats of this, check some other scores from the conference. Hope to hear from Coach Anderson as well, all part of our Mustang Seeds post-game show. Noah Karwoki has been the special teams star of the day for DSU. He gets a low punt here into the wind, gets it across the 35, takes a Dickinson State bounce back the 35-yard line, and it will be downed there. 2:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Dickinson State with a 24-0 lead on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard, and their offense comes back out onto the field.
Dickinson will take over 1st and 10.
Dickinson's offense runs back out here. And a few different personnel, just checking to see. I think we might have a backup quarterback, and we do. Bridger Grovram, the sophomore, into the ball game, and he will keep it himself, running straight up the middle across the 40-yard line to the 39, and a good run of about 6 yards on that first down carry. So Aaron White's afternoon looks to be complete here for Dickinson State, as Grovram takes the carry of 6 yards. Grovram, a sophomore out of Helena, Montana, Helena Capital High School, in his second year at QB. Hands it off to the right side. This is Zuroff, and Zuroff strings this one out and then explodes across the 45, nearing midfield. He's got a gain of about 8 and enough for a first down for Dickinson State. As the clock momentarily stops, now running 11:20 to go here in this fourth quarter.
That's another Blue Hawk first down.
So first down and 10 for Dickinson State with the football at their own 49-yard line. As Grovram moves a couple of players around, and now with 3 wide receivers. Hands it off to Zuroff. Zuroff hit in the backfield, got away from the first man. Now stretching forward, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and his forward progress is stopped there. Cody Brown, a little slow to get up for Dakota State. And I think he is going to check out here. They'll get him out of the ball game, and Caleb Dwyer will come in to replace Cody, who's got his right arm hanging down as he comes off, and Would be surprised to see him come back into this ball game right now. He has played real well, and they'll need him the rest of this season. We've got whistles and a flag that comes in now. So let's check the whistle here. Maybe too many men in the field, or too many men in the huddle, I should say. It does look like it's going to be on Dickinson State.
After the play was over, on sportsmanlike conduct, number 89, the offense.
Going to get a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called on the sophomore tight end, Galen Brantley III, after that play was done. So 15-yard unsportsmanlike will take Dickinson State all the way back to their own 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 25 from the 34. 3 wide receivers for Grovram, the quarterback here on 2nd down and 25. Whistle blows, and we're ready for play. Tight end in motion to the near side of the field. Grovram takes a snap, hands off to his running back in Linder, and Linder is upended as he comes to the line of scrimmage. Knocked down by Devontae Murphy that time. And a gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 24 here for Dakota State. DSU subs a couple of men into the secondary here. Cameron Foster, an extra safety, coming out to help.
Number 55, Colin Brueggemann, and J.J. Beck.
3 down linemen for Dakota State and Caleb Dwyer.
3rd and 25.
Brooks Jensen. And Devontae Murphy. 3rd down, it'll be a run by the QB, and he will be dropped in the backfield. Run down and taken down by Dakota State's Emmanuel Drain with the tackle. Tamarian Foster in on the play as well. And with 9 minutes to go here in this 4th quarter, it will be a punt coming up by White. And dropping back to return for Dakota State looks to be Prince Robertson. Freshman running back out of Avondale, Arizona, will get an opportunity here. He stands back near his own 25-yard line. Kick is away. End-over-end kick brought in at the 23, looking to escape the first man. He does, but then he's dropped down for his Prince Robertson. No gain on the return that time. And with 8:34 to go here in the 4th quarter, it's 1st down and 10 for the Trojans at their own 21-yard line. So Cameron McKeon and the offense back out onto the field along with Ortman here. Trying to build something against what's going to be the second unit defense for Dickinson State for the final 8-minute and change here of this 4th quarter. Handoff Ortman. Ortman stutters, steps, bounces to his left, doesn't find anything. Maybe a 1-yard gain on the run by the sophomore running back. Big change from last week when DSU racked up over 270 yards rushing in that win here at homecoming a week ago, but today just haven't been able to do anything on the offensive side. 2nd down and 9. Quarterback run, roll out to the right side, a little naked boot, and he is met for minimal gain, if any, right near the line of scrimmage. And it'll bring up 3rd down and long. Got out of bounds, stops the clock with 8:01 to go. And now they roll it again. Actually lost about a yard there. So 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Trojans. As McKeon in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers and a tight end off to his left side. 1 tight end right, along with a running back to the right now of Cameron McKeon on 3rd down and 9. He takes a snap. Looking over to the left, he fires his pass. Has a man, but he missed him. Oh, he had a wide open receiver in Darian Conrad, the senior wideout. He was open at the sticks, and McKeon just missed him. And so that'll stop the clock 7:32 and bring the punting unit back out again for Dakota State. Isaiah Klutt will go back to return for Dickinson. Well, Trojans offense might get her one more time today, but it's just been a rough one. You knew it was going to be tough offensively, but this has been a real performance by Dickinson State. Punt's a little wobbly, headed out towards the Dickinson State sideline. It'll make it to near midfield. And a punt only about 28 this time into the breeze. And they'll mark it right at the 50-yard line. And that's where the offense for Dickinson State comes back out onto the field. Reminder, coming up in that Mustang Seeds postgame show, we'll have not only the stats of this one, we'll look at some of the other games going on in the North Star today. First full day of conference play. All the North Star Athletic Association teams kicking off their conference schedules. 6-game conference seasons today. Be a QB keeper, and then a little fake shovel pass. Taken down is Groveman after a gain of about 5 yards out to the Trojan 45-yard line. And it brings up 2nd down and 5.
Brought down by Colin Brueggemann as well as Cooper Maris.
So a 6-game home winning streak will snap here today. Dating back to last year, Trojans won their last 4 at Trojan Field a year ago. First 2 this year. Swing pass out to the right side, complete, and a good run after the catch by Caden Kuntz that time. And Kuntz will go across the 40, pick up a first down, and a catch and run of 7. And a first down inside the Trojan 30-yard line here with under 7 minutes to go in this fourth quarter.
1st and 10, Blue Hawks at the Trojan 37-yard line.
3 wide receivers to the near side for the backup quarterback, Bridger Grovem. Grovem takes a snap, hands off to his running back, Zuroff. Zuroff to the right side will not find any running room. He is wrapped up and dropped down for a loss. Jeremiah J.J. Beck, the sophomore, the former Gregory Gorilla, in on the tackle for a 1-yard loss. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 11. Beck's played really well today. Trojans have forced 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions by DSU today. They made a goal line stand very early on to keep Dickinson State out of the end zone in what would have been about the first minute of the game after a Trojan turnover on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down and 11 here. As the handoff goes to Zuroff, and he's got nowhere again. Hit immediately in the backfield and dropped down Cooper Maris. The linebacker breaks through and makes a big tackle for a loss all the way back to the 44-yard line. That was a loss of about 5 yards. And this will bring up 3rd down and 17 for Dickinson State. 3rd and 17 for the Blue Hawks. They lead at 24-0 here. 5:37 to go, fourth quarter on the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. 4 wide receivers set, running back to the left side of Bridger Grove from here. He'll look to throw on 3rd down and 17. He looks to throw a screen, dumps it off to his running back, Zuroff. Zuroff gets out to the original line of scrimmage and then past that for a gain of about 8, but he'll be 9 shy of the first down marker, and 4th down coming up for Dickinson State with 5:10 and counting here in the ball game. So far, it looks like they're going to keep the offense out on the field and go for it here on 4th down from the Trojans' 36-yard line. It'll be 4th and 9. Nope, now last second, here comes the punt team. So the punting team coming out for the Blue Hawks here. They got to run. 5 seconds on the play clock. 4. Oh, they're attempting a field goal with the wind. They'll never get this off in time. Yeah, they're going to attempt a field goal. And this is going to be a long one. But a 52-yarder. Now, Wade James has a leg, and he's got the wind at his back. And he'll presumably try a field goal. When we come back after a 30-second break, we'll take a quick 30 break on KJAM.
Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service of Bob's Electric in Madison. No matter if it's new or existing service upgrades, things like lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans in farm, commercial, or residential areas, Bob's Electric can handle your electrical needs. They also offer 24-hour electrical emergency service. Bob's Electric serves Howard, Canova, Madison, and surrounding areas. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric, serving Southeast South Dakota.
4:38 to play and a 53-yard field goal attempt coming up here for Dickinson State. Good snap. Kick is up. It's a good one. It is up and it is good. That is a 53-yard field goal by Wade James. Wow, and he made that with room to spare. 53-yard field goal by James, his second field goal of the ball game. With 4:38 to go here in the fourth quarter, it puts Dickinson State up by a score of 27-0 on the Farmers Egg Center scoreboard. Oh my goodness. I mean, there's a good breeze here today, but it's not like we got a 50-mile-an-hour wind. That one probably needed a little bit of it, but that would have been good from 50 on a calm day, I tell you that. Wade James has a leg, and he got into that one. So when you're up 24-0 late in the fourth quarter, you got an opportunity for something like that. Give your kicker some confidence and a chance, I don't know, maybe get in the record book. I have to look up what the longest field goal in Dickinson State history is. But if that's not the longest one, it's going to be up there.
Wade James on the kickoff.
4:38 to play here in the fourth quarter as James, after that field goal, now kicks it off. And he'll put this one into the end zone for a touchback. And so DSU comes back out on offense here, down 27-0, just trying to get a little something going, a little something to excite the home fans before they send them out here on this Saturday afternoon at Trojan Field. 4:38 to play in the fourth quarter. It'll be DSU football, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Dakota State with two wide receivers to the right side. Quarterback Cameron McKeon takes a snap, delayed handoff to his backup running back Gavin Holland, and Holland breaks free. Holland crosses the 35 to the 40, and he will be run out of bounds near midfield. Holland taken down at the 47-yard line, and that is by far the best play offensively for Dakota State in this ball game. So they'll go no huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage here, try to keep that going a little bit with Gavin Holland. 3 wideouts and Holland in the backfield. Pistol formation. McKeon takes a snap, and he will look to throw this one. He's looking to go downfield. Now he steps up in the pocket. Still not across the line of scrimmage. Now he throws it, and it is complete to the near sideline, and a gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards to his intended receiver, Deshaun Keel. They'll call it a 4-yard gain out to the 49-yard line of Dickinson State. And, yeah, now they move it a little bit forward. North of the football at the 48. That's a 5-yard pickup on the pass to Keel. And 2nd and 5 now. Holland remains in at running back. McKeon wants to throw again. He wants the same pass, and he's got it to Keel, who skies in the air, brings this one in, and he brings it down very near the first down mark. That's going to be a pass of 4, maybe 4.5 yards, just a little shy. And so 3rd down and short coming up here for the Trojans. They run to the line of scrimmage. Want to look to snap it quickly. McKeon trying to get him on a hard count. Now they look to the sideline. They'll set the play here. Holland is the tailback in the pistol. 3rd down and a yard. He will take the handoff. He runs out to his right. Good pulling guard that time out in front of him, and he's got enough for the first down. As Timoteo, the junior lineman out of Pearl City, Hawaii, pulling as a guard that time from the left side allowed to the right, and he plowed the way for him and picked up that first down. 3:20 and counting here, fourth quarter. Trojans trying to drive, put a score on the board here.
1st and 10 from the 40-yard line.
McKeon
Blue Hawks.
out of the pistol again with Holland behind him. Takes a snap. Looks to his left, now comes back to the right, firing for Keel, and Deshaun had it and dropped it. And that is, by my count, the 5th dropped pass by a Trojans wideout this afternoon.
For Deshaun Keel.
So that pass incomplete, stops the clock with just under 3 minutes to play.
Second down.
Brings up 2nd down and 10 here for the Trojans with the ball at the Dickinson State 40-yard line. Two wide receivers over to the right side, tight end that way as well. As McKeon takes the snap, he hands it off to his running back Holland, who jumps and falls forward for a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards on that 2nd down play to bring up 3rd and 7. 2:45 to go here in the 4th quarter of this ball game, but the Trojans just trying to get something going, put a score on the board here before the end of this one. Two wide receivers left, including the slot man and Hudson. McKeon takes a snap. He'll hand off Holland again. Holland looking to angle it to the right. He crosses the 35 out to the 34 on a gain of 3 on that 3rd down run. It'll bring up 4th down. Now for Dakota State. And their last opportunity to keep things going and try to get a score here coming down to this play. 4th down and 4 from the Dickinson State 37-yard line. Tight end Simmons on the right side. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. Holland is the tailback, standing to the right side of Cameron McKeon out of the shotgun on 4th down and 4. He takes the snap. He looks to his left. Now over the middle. Comes back to his right. He fires it down the middle looking for Deshaun Keel. He's got him inside the 5. Keel down at the 1. The catch by Deshaun Keel. And the Trojans stay alive offensively here, trying to put something on the board at the end of this game. They'll have it 1st and goal to go from just outside the 1-yard line. Or did they call that picked? No, okay. I couldn't tell for sure if the offense had left the field. All right, it is DSU ball. 1st down, goal to go from the 1. They'll go under center. Turnaround, handoff. Holland, he is met in the backfield and stopped for a loss. So that'll back him up. 1st and goal from the 3rd now after a 3 after a 2-yard loss. And they'll stay under center here with Cameron McKeon. Holland is the tailback again on 2nd down and goal. Fake the handoff. He wants to throw. Fires it out. Has his tight end. Simmonsma. End zone touchdown. And DSU gets on the board with under a minute to go and avoids the shutout here in the 4th quarter. 27-6. Dakota State trailing the Blue Hawks here, but they have their score on the board as we come to the close of this game in its final minute. And so Simmonsma gets the touchdown. And that'll bring the kicking unit on here to attempt the extra point. Karwoki. Left-footed kicker. Snap is good. The kick is up, and it is good. 56 seconds to go. Dickinson State 27, Dakota State 7. And we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back to Trojan Field after this 30-second break on Jammin' Country 103.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Back here at Trojan Field in the Madison Discount Liquor broadcast booth. 56 seconds to play in the ball game. Dakota State trails Dickinson by 20. 27-7 is the score. DSU just scores the touchdown on the pass by Cameron McKeon to the tight end Derek Simmonsma. And now DSU will line up to attempt an onside kick here. And then we've got a game note about a Dickinson State team record as that ball falls off the tee. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. We had the 53-yard field goal by Wade James on that last Dickinson State possession, and he is just shy of the record. The Dickinson State record for longest field goal is 54 yards by Tyson Newhorner against Mayville back in 1999. And so Wade James came a yard short of that on his 53-yarder. So we'll try the onside kick now. And nope, it's actually more of like a squib kick with one man back there. They'll grab it and take a knee. And so Dickinson State, speaking of knees, can probably just do that here. I doubt DSU would burn the timeouts, but we'll see how things go in the final 56 seconds of this game. I think a lot for DSU, for the Dakota State Trojans defense to kind of hang their hat on. They played really well today against a very good opponent in Dickinson State, but Dickinson's defense was just dominant. Too many mistakes and turnovers. It just put the defense in bad spot after bad spot. There's really only one good, long touchdown drive by Dickinson State today. They keep coming at you defensively. Offensively, you can tell they've probably missed a few more opportunities to go down the field. But running game-wise, they really haven't been able to do anything against the Trojans today. That was one run up the middle. DSU won't call a timeout. We'll wind some more clock down here, maybe one more play before this game comes to an end. It'll be 2nd down and 7 after a 3-yard run. And one more of those potentially upcoming here. Here's the handoff. Running back going to the near side, taken down at the 30. And McLaughlin's run should be the final play of this ball game. Final score today here on your Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. The Dickinson Blue Hawks snap DSU's 6-game home winning streak with a 27-7 win over the Trojans at Trojan Field here in Madison. 27-7, Dickinson State is your final. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. Your Mustang Seeds post-game show is next in 3 minutes on Jammin' Country, FM 103.
There's nothing like watching the sun rise over your fields, the smell of hope in the air. At Mustang Seeds, we're ready to help you plan for the next planting season and committed to boosting your yields and increasing your profitability with quality seed genetics customized to your farm ground